Hello, welcome back to your grant management resources. Today we will be looking at keeping your nonprofits fundraising compliant and understanding fundraising compliance. Nonprofit organizations frequently rely on fundraising to support their mission and activities by raising the funds needed to support their programs and initiatives. Fundraising, on the other hand, can be a complicated and highly regulated activity. It is critical to take a proactive approach to fundraising compliance in order to ensure that your nonprofit remains compliant with all applicable laws and regulations. Understand the relevant laws and regulations. Understanding the relevant laws and regulations is the first step in remaining compliant with fundraising laws. This includes federal laws like the Internal Revenue Code as well as state laws like charitable solicitation laws. These laws govern how and when your nonprofit can solicit donations, what disclosures you must make to donors, and how donated funds can be used. Register your nonprofit in states where you solicit donations. Before soliciting donations from residents, most states require nonprofit organizations to register. Online solicitations, such as those made through your nonprofit's website or social media platforms, fall under this category. Non-registration can result in fines and legal consequences. Typically, registration entails submitting a registration form, paying a fee, and providing information about the structure, finances, and activities of the organization. Make sure to research the laws in each state where you intend to solicit donations. Donation acknowledgement and receipting. When donors make contributions to your nonprofit, it is critical to acknowledge their generosity and provide them with a tax receipt. The IRS specifies what information should be included in donation acknowledgements and receipts. Nonprofits should set up a system for tracking donations, issuing acknowledgements and receipts on time, and keeping accurate records to ensure compliance. This not only improves compliance, but it also increases donor trust and loyalty. Provide clear and accurate disclosures to donors. Your nonprofit must give contributors clear and honest disclosures when asking for donations. This includes details about the goals of your nonprofit, how donations will be put to use, and any costs or charges related to the fundraising effort. Make sure to present this information in an understandable manner that is prominently visible. Use donated funds appropriately. Donations must be used by your nonprofit in a way that is both consistent with your goal and the intentions of the donor. This means that you are not permitted to utilize donated money for personal expenses or for endeavors that do not further the goals of your nonprofit organization. Keep thorough records of all donations and the ways in which they were put to use. Sometimes donations are made with a specific goal in mind. You must make sure that these monies are restricted in nature and only used for the objectives the donor specified. Gift acceptance policies. Donations of all kinds, including money, securities, real land, and personal property, are permitted to nonprofits. Nonprofits should establish explicit gift acceptance policies that specify the kinds of gifts they receive, how they will be valued, and any restrictions or conditions in order to ensure compliance and avert potential legal complications. A gift acceptance policy also makes sure that nonprofits are not accepting contributions that can lead to conflicts of interest or damage their reputation by assisting them in determining whether a gift is in line with their goal and values. File the appropriate tax forms. Your nonprofit must submit yearly tax returns to the IRS in order to maintain its nonprofit status. This includes Form 990, which offers details on the operations and finances of your nonprofit. Your nonprofit status may be revoked if these forms are not submitted. Keep accurate records. It is critical to maintain precise records of each fundraising endeavor. This provides a list of all donations made, their utilization, and any costs related to the fundraising effort. You may exhibit transparency to donors and stay in compliance with fundraising laws and regulations by keeping accurate records. staying compliant and building trust. Compliance with fundraising regulations is critical for the sustainability and success of nonprofits. Nonprofits can build trust with donors, stakeholders, and the general public by adhering to the rules and being transparent and accountable. Maintaining compliance necessitates ongoing effort and attention to detail. Nonprofits should review their policies and procedures on a regular basis, seek legal advice as needed, and stay current on regulatory changes. Nonprofits can continue to have a positive impact on society if they have a strong compliance culture. In conclusion, fundraising is an important part of many nonprofit organizations' activities, but it can also be complex and highly regulated. By taking a proactive approach to fundraising compliance, your nonprofit can avoid legal penalties and demonstrate transparency to donors. Thank you for watching, and thanks for your support to our communities.